Imagine being never too far from the ocean, no matter where you are. A land with no trees, you can't hide from anyone, but you probably don't have to, since you are more likely to come across a sheep than a human. All you have to do to turn this dream into a reality is travel to Faroe Islands. There are literally more sheep than humans in the islands. With no traffic lights and relatively free buses, it's a nice country to spend time finding yourself. Here are 10 places you should visit in Faroe Islands. At number 1, Mullafosso Waterfall. One of the places you need to visit in your time at Faroe Islands, Mullafosso Waterfall. With just a mountain tunnel, you can get to the waterfall by car. It's amazing that a few years ago, the area was completely separate from the islands. However, the tunnel has made it easy for tourists to use it to get around and, more importantly, visit the amazing waterfall. Situated in Sierradale, the waterfalls offer a height of about 60 meters. It gives you a weird, beautiful and exciting feeling. If this doesn't make sense to you, then book a flight ticket and experience this for yourself. It's specifically situated on the Vagar Island. At number 2, view the sea inlet at Sand. Your next trip could be to view the sea from Sand, which is situated in Streymoy Island. You will get the best view possible of the sea with opportunities like awesome pictures when the sea goes still. The scenery is unmatched, especially when it gets foggy. So if you want to go to a site with rare scenery, then make sure you pop through the inlet at Sand. At number 3, Saxon Church. Situated in the island of Streymoy is Saxon Church. You could travel about 40 minutes from the airport or settle in the capital city of Torshavn and travel about an hour there. The church sits in a village that looks like it has been abandoned by the world at large, and guess who guards it? Ship. With only a few houses around, it provides all the great scenery that might just take your breath away. The church being the main focus is certainly beautiful. At number 4, Tinganes. While in Faroe Islands, you might not want to leave until you've been in the oldest parliament gathering jetty in Torshavn, Tinganes. Now when I say oldest, I'm talking about the islands. It's the oldest in the whole world. During the Viking times, the governing clan would come here and discuss ways to manage the islands. Although you might not see any Vikings around these days, however, you can take time to view the amazing surrounding buildings, which are covered in grassy roofs. A great space to be in once in your lifetime. At number 5, Hitama. To get a good aerial view of the fort, you may need to walk for about 10 minutes after the mountain pass. At Gaskaro, you will then overlook the Fanning Fort. This might be a highlight in your time at Faroe Islands due to the great view and the little amount of effort you need to invest in order to reach this beautiful spot. To get the best out of it, you must be in the middle of winter, as the snow on the mountains around will make you feel like a dream. If you do manage to experience this view with the perfect winter weather, count yourself lucky because the weather here changes all the time. Your best bet at finding the perfect scenery is by traveling to Hitama between November and March. Other than being a beautiful and easy spot to get to, you will also breathe fresh air that comes from the fresh wind, while you get the opportunity to view the north. The quality of the space will also help you rethink your understanding of nature, as the views are something you've often seen in pictures and computer screens. Now you will get to take your own pictures. At number 6, Lake Sorvagsvatn. Lake Sorvagsvatn is one of the most loved destinations for people who visit the Faroe Islands. It's situated on the island of Suduroy, and the lake is situated at the edge of a cliff. A really amazing sight to see with your own eyes. You may need to hike for about an hour in order to see and fully appreciate the sight. You might also want to stand at the cliff with safety precautions, of course, but it's a dream you can have while awake. The courage to come close enough to have the view will be all worth it when you finally witness the breathtaking scenery. At number 7, the coast in Vestmanna. A great trip to take by boat in your time at Faroe Island is to Vestmanna. Due to the trip being via boat, you can expect to travel for about 3 hours in order to reach this point. This will earn you incredible views around your route and get the opportunity of seeing the caves and the cliffs from the mountains surrounding the area. Many who visit this area often compare it to living in a movie. Ever wanted to be in a movie scene? Then come to Vestmanna. Number 8. Take a horse ride across the tundra. You can take a ride with the precious species in tundra. These are the Faroe horses, which almost became extinct. They are still around, though their numbers are extremely low. If you are a horse lover, you may enjoy the experience, though I must point out, these are some of the most stubborn horses on the planet. You need to be experienced to ride them well. However, there's always a plan for those less experienced, as placid Icelandic horses will be provided for you. It's one of those things that if you've never tried it before, you might leave the islands planning your next visit due to the horse riding experience. At number 9, Sierradale. One of the first things you should do when you get to the Faroe Islands is to book a car. This will help you drive around the islands. They are connected by tunnels on mountains and the sea. This will help you get to experience the unique nature in which the islands are connected together. There'll be a lot of great views along each trip on the road. The best experience would come out of not using a navigator, but finding your own way, aka getting lost. But it's fine because the islands are not so big that you'd never find your way back. Your destination should be towards a small town called Sierradale. This is where you'll find great views of the southwest of Streymoy Island. And finally at number 10, Tindholmer. One of the biggest reasons you should find yourself in Tindholmer is to watch the sunset on this beautiful island. What's great is that no one lives there, so the place is absolutely silent. You can rest on a cliff, which kind of looks like it is placed in a vertical peak, and simply watch the sun go down. Because of the calm nature of this experience, I would suggest that this be the last spot in your journey. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and would love to hear your thoughts on which of these places stood out for you. You can leave your comments in the comment section below. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.